Hey guys, this is Ada. I'm doing an update on the Blackstrap molasses. I had a young lady to actually inquire about heavy cycles, and I think she said something about her cycle being really heavy on the second day. Um, I can't remember her name exactly, but I just kind of want to come back and address the issue with the heavy cycles. A lot of times when women have the heavy cycles, of course, there's a lot of loss of iron, and a lot of times hit they can cause you to feel drained, you know. So being a person that have experienced heavy cycle, especially in my older age, when I was younger I didn't have that issue, but as I got older and due to fibroids, I would tend to have really heavy cycles. And I think in the last couple of years it's been worse. And then working, I mean, I never ever experienced something so embarrassing because, sometimes, and I hope there's no guys out there really watching this. Pray that you're probably not interested in what we're talking about in this topic. But anyway, just remember getting in the car and just totally messing up my seats, being afraid at work, and working around males that something's gonna leak through, and then when you get up, oh, boom, booyah, there it is. So I understand. I truly and completely understand the fear involved. Not even really want to leave out the house, you know. But there are two things I want to introduce to you today that will help heavy cycles. The Blackstrap is one, and if you're not diabetic or suffer with some other issues where you can't have a high sugar content, you'll be fine. And some people say that it's okay for I mean, diabetics to take the Blackstrap molasses. I'm not gonna give that advice since I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor. But if you take it consistently, it will cut back your cycles. And the way I found work best is to put about 2 tablespoons in some warm water. And if you're really heavy, if you would do that two to 3 times a day, you'll see it tapering back. And once it get in your system, good, it will cut back. And besides the fact it'll cut it back a little bit, it'll also provide you with the minerals and the iron you need to combat the anemia. Because I know when I get anemic, the skin turn pale, you're weak, you're fatigued, you can't really do a whole lot. And like I say, heavy cycles, especially if you got to get out to work, it can be so challenging because you really don't want to go anywhere because of fear that you know you, you're gonna mess up a seat, or you're gonna stain your clothes. It's just a really hard thing to suffer with heavy cycles, and a lot of it may be due to fibroids. I know mine were. There's different issues that we face as women, but the blackstrap molasses is also good for your hair. It's good for your nails. It's good for your skin, and it'll help eliminate cramps if you cramp during your menstrual cycle because of the magnesium content, because it's rich in minerals and vitamins. So that's a plus. I'm trying to think of what else. I know this go around. Um, I took the blackstrap molasses every morning. I put about 2 tablespoons in a glass of warm water, and I put about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And guys, I could tell you my skin wasn't as pale. I kept my energy throughout the day, and I came home, and I was okay. Um, I felt pretty decent. And yesterday, I promise you, I didn't take it, and my cycle was still on a little bit. It wasn't too heavy or anything like that. But yesterday morning, I didn't take it. I got up And I went about my day, not really even thinking because I didn't have to go to work. It was Saturday for one, so I kind of relaxed a little bit. But I didn't take not the earth. I'm sorry, but the blackstrap molasses. And I tell you guys, I did feel fatigued. And then I thought about it. I said, I didn't take my regimen today. So this morning when I got up, you know, I did a few things, but then I made sure I went in and boiled me a little water, and I poured it over my cup, and I got my blackstrap molasses and poured it in, and some vinegar, apple cider vinegar with the mother. And guys, I've been good all day. I've had a good day. Um, Cycle's about gone now, so yeah, he's virtually gone. But I'm 50, and I think I may be going through menopause. I don't know, but I'm hoping I am, because I don't want no more cycles. And I don't want no babies either. I got 4. I don't want no more babies. I got 3 adults and 1 16-year-old. So no, I don't want no more babies. I don't need no more. I mean, I'm not Janet Miss Jackson. Yeah, that was her first one at 50. I don't want no more. But anyway, yeah, he could be gone as far as I'm concerned. But meanwhile, while it's here, I take the black strap and maybe a little apple cider vinegar, and we good. So guys, go out and try it. And there's one more thing that I was introduced to, and I'm gonna see can I run and get it right quick so I can show it to you guys. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna go, and it's this product that was recommended to me when I was really experiencing a heavy cycle, I think about a month or 2 ago, and I was taking the black strap, but you kind of have to start taking the black strap a few days in advance for it to be really effective and to get it. But it will be effective, if you're having them long cycles like some of us have. If you take it consistently 2 or 3 times, it's effective. But I need a little help because my hormones were out of whack. By me being the age that I am, my hormones were kind of out of whack. So I had my little backup, which was this product with mushrooms in it. It's a supplement, and it's for women, and it will balance your hormones. Now that was helpful. I also took that this time, and I noticed a big difference, guys. I promise I didn't have those this go around. I didn't even get to the point where I had those heavy cycles that made me afraid to go to work or afraid to go out in public, and just kind of produce anxiety in you because you don't want to mess up your clothes, and you don't want people to be you kind of self-conscious about yourself. And then, the pads they make, now this is for women, guys, so if you're watching, excuse me. But, the pads they make for them heavy cycles go way up your back. And, who wants to go out with your, little pair of pants on, the thing showing up your back? Because that's the way they made. They made it like a diaper. So, that stuff at home, when you go to bed. So who wants to wear that? Nobody. But anyway, so hopefully, girls, if you take the blackstrap molasses and you get it started, if you kind of time your cycle, what's going to come on, I would take it every day. If you're dealing with a heavy cycle, I would just take it every day, by the tablespoon every day. And with the day your cycle begin, go ahead and start like 2 tablespoons, just a little vinegar, so you can keep your minerals in your body, your skin won't turn pale, you'll have your energy, and I promise you will see a difference. Now, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a person who have experimented all through the years on things that's helpful, natural things that's helpful. So like I said, those of you who experience a heavy cycle, try it. And if your cycle is coming up and you're not using, you're heavy, go ahead and start by taking about a tablespoon and just a little, maybe a teaspoon of vinegar. That help keep your skin nice and smooth and pretty. Go ahead and start it. And when the day that cycle gets started, go ahead and do about 2 tablespoons that morning, and if a little teaspoon of vinegar. And if you heavier, maybe 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and put it in warm water so it can kind of get into the cells good. And the vinegar help it, get into your body good and get into your system. So, this is your girl Ada. If this video has been helpful to you, like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and everybody have a happy Sunday and have a happy day. And those are my clothes back there in the chair that I got to fold. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of watch my backgrounds, guys. It's pretty clean, but I got chairs on the floor, clothes in the chair that's got to be folded. So, happy Sunday. Bye.